So first things first, let me show you what I use. I always have my scissors, these to try and, put them back together if I have to. A comb, a rat tail comb, must have. And my clips and what I use to do my stuff. So as you can see, I use the big clips to hold her back. And then I go through and pull my next row down. So once I have the next row down, I get my comb and I comb to try to lessen when I'm trying to clean the part up, to lessen the hair that's in that spot. Because sometimes it just needs to be combed and then you can see the part. I have my mirror and I try to look and see what it's talking about. Hopefully you can see and see if hair is just possibly in the wrong spot or if I wanna cut it. Just depends on what I'm feeling like. For me, it doesn't have to be super clean, but these seem kinda, so I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. That's good enough. Now, the longer one, because there's two different kinds. It's this one and then the short one. So I use this one and clip it out the way. Now that I have that out the way, I go through and I just separate this part. And now that these are done, just to keep them out of my way, this is what I usually use the small ones for. It does not matter. If I have a big one, I'll pick that up and put it in there. So now this way, I'm looking at the part, because I try to keep these clean, but if not, I'm not a perfect grid person. I like for it to look nice if I can, but if I can't, life goes on. Life does what? Go on. So I get my hook. I use the latch hook, and I've bought several different hooks, but this is the only one that I really like working with. Okay, and I get them in. So if you see my finger, it's here above to stop it from going into the next lock. And I do the 2-point rotation. And I also meant to pull this at the end so it won't be as thick going through the hole. But I do the 2-point rotation. And I think I'm gonna stop right there on this one. As you can see, I go across and I always end down. So when I start back, I know where I'm gonna put a hole in it. And then I do that several more times. And my last one on this row, you can see I have some bunching there. And I try to loosen it as much as I can, but it is what it is sometimes. It is what it is sometimes. It is whatever time it is in the morning, and yes, I'm still. For some reason, this piece does this every time. And I just want to show that I don't even bother interlocking that in the beginning. I just go through and do this. This is, and I don't use the thing. Which way did it go? To try to get the hole smaller, because I don't know why I do it every time. And so I just go through, just in case you can't see. I'm just splitting the hair in half and coming through. Splitting in hair the other way, coming through. And this part of my hair is very fine. And so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It's very fine in this part of my head. Like almost straight. So every time I have to come in and redo this. No matter how long it takes me to get back to my retie, no matter how I retie, I always have to do it like this first. And then once it gets smaller, I'll go in and use my hook. Take it back out. You can tell when I start getting tired, I start making mistakes. But I gotta finish this. And I always end down. I just wanted to come in and show you that. My thumb, if you see, my thumb is right here to try to keep from merging. Do I always successfully do it? No. And also, you see my hook is up when I go through my hair. Combine. I always combine two locks. That might have been a good thing for the integrity of this one. Well, that's all I have for my tutorial. I didn't really have a proper outro for this video, but I did want to add some things at the end that just shows why I take so long to get my retie done. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, feel free to leave me a red heart. I appreciate your support. Thank you for your time. Bye. So this is why it's hard for me to do a video on how I retie my hair, because so y'all know I did the front part, but I still ain't gotten to the back part. And I'm finna sit down and do the back part. I'm not even finna look at it. I don't know what to say. About to get started on my retie. This is all I'm doing today. I got what done. And this rain is so good. The week ahead. It might be as far as I get right now. The bed is calling me. That's all I got done today. Not because it took me that long, but because I was doing everything else other than this. Tomorrow.